Dear players, we would like to sincerely apologize for the underwhelming experience many of you have had with The Lord of the Rings Gollum upon its release. We acknowledge and deeply regret that the game did not meet the expectations we set for ourselves and for our dedicated community. Please accept our sincere apologies for any disappointment this may have caused. Our goal as a studio, as a passionate Lord of the Rings fan, has always been to tell a compelling and immersive story-driven adventure. Crafting a story with Middle-earth as our playground has been the greatest honor and the greatest challenge we've faced so far. I saw that. It was definitely a challenge. At Datalac, we understand that a game's success relies on the enjoyment and satisfaction of its players. A game's success relies on the enjoyment and satisfaction of its players. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Thank God. We genuinely value your feedback and have been actively listening to your voices, reading your comments, and analyzing the constructive criticism and suggestions you've provided. Our development team has been working diligently to address the bugs and technical issues many of you have experienced. We are committed to providing you with patches that allow you to enjoy the game to its fullest potential. And what is that potential? Once again, we deeply apologize for any inconvenience caused, and we appreciate your understanding during this time. We will continue to keep you updated on the progress and provide transparent communication regarding the upcoming patches and improvements. Your passion and dedication as players have been the driving force behind our determination to make things right. Thank you for your support. Sincerely, Day Dick Entertainment. Oh my fucking God, guys. Another day, another corporate apology for a video game coming out and being fucking garbage. We've had a lot of these recently, haven't we? Can you guys think of some other ones? Let's think of some more games that have had one of these apologies come out. A lot of them, right? Well, I've thought of a few of them, and a mod has put together for me something really special. They put together for me a video game apology letter tier list. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna rate every single video game apology on a scale. And we're gonna talk about which ones were good and which ones were bad. Why aren't there any from Blizzard here? Don't you think we deserve a few of them? They don't apologize? No, they don't. But they do make virtue signals on Twitter. Hey, you know, they replaced a male with a female in a game. They took a picture of a girl in a bikini and they turned her into a banana. Oh boy. It's diversity, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. They're so diverse they even have fruit there. Jedi Survivor. All right. So, the Star Wars Jedi Survivor apology. Let's go ahead and think back on this. So, Jedi Survivor was released, and it was dog shit-ass garbage on PC. You needed a 4090 in order to run it at more than 8 frames per second. I would say also, in general, I think this apology, the game was a massive disappointment for PC players. However, I think this apology was a good apology because they did fix the problem, they did improve it, and the game now runs better. So I would say that this was a good apology. This is an S tier apology because the game was improved. And also the game fundamentally was good. That's the big difference. If the game is fundamentally bad, it cannot go over a B. So I'm gonna say the Jedi Survivor's apology was an S tier one, okay? eFootball 2023, I don't know anything about it, so I don't want to make a statement on it. Let's look at the next one. Is going to be The Last of Us Part 1 on PC. Now, imagine my surprise that, when did The Last of Us come out? Was it like 2009? Was it 2000, something like that, 2010, 2013? Okay, it was a little bit later. Oh, it was only 10 years ago. Guys, I mean, look, they only had 10 years to get it right. Look, Throne and Liberty took 12. So, and look where they're at. So, I mean, fuck. Of course they're not there. It's only been 10 years. So, let's go ahead. We're going to put the Last of Us Part 1 apology. We're going to put this in the D tier. And the reason why it's going into the D tier, let's talk about why. Number one, the game was released for full price as a PC re-release of a game that came out 10 years ago. Number two, the graphics were, of course, better, but they are on no way, shape, or form next-gen graphics or anything even remotely close to that. So it was basically the same fucking game that was released 10 years ago that they're trying to piggyback off of the success of the TV show to finesse people off of a little bit more money after the game was on PS3 fucking 10 years ago. Absolutely not. This is a D tier apology, and the D is for dick. It sucked dick. It's remastered. It's a remake. Oh, excuse me. It's a remake. It's literally a remake ported to PC, not the OG game. Okay, so should it be a C tier one then? What do you guys think? You think I should put it in D tier? I mean, it's basically, yeah, I'm still saying it's D tier, guys. I'm sorry. There you go. Now would Bloodborne remake be better? Oh, it would be totally different. That's not an excuse. Yep, I don't give a fuck. Next one, Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront. So a lot of people were mad about Star Wars because whenever they've been catching a lot of L's recently. I would say this is an S tier apology, okay? Because the game, there was a problem that the players had, and the developer solved the problem. They stopped doing what the players were upset about. Now, was this game good? I never played it. Yes, it was good. Okay, then it's going to be an S tier apology. It was a relatively good game. It was one of the Star Wars, like the Battlefield 2 or Battlefront, whatever the fuck it is like one of the only games that people are like, no, the players can push back against predatory microtransactions. Remember Battlefront 2? Remember Battlefront 2? Remember we did it there? Remember whenever we did this in Battlefront 2? We could do it. Yeah, remember? We won. So yeah, I think that for that reason, it's going to go into an S tier apology. So I'm happy about that. At least we got hope, unlike you. Hey, that's all you got, right? Let's see this. Next one, Cyberpunk. I think that overall, I'm going to give Cyberpunk an A tier apology. And the reason why I'm not going to give it an S tier apology is because of this. Because the reviewers for the game got versions of the game that were not buggy. And because they got the versions of the game that were not buggy, they were led to misinform their audience of the quality of the game. And it was also under embargo for the reviews, so they couldn't give feedback on it. So I think that because of that, Cyberpunk is actually going to get an A for a video game apology, because yes, it was improved. Yes, CD Projekt Red had like some weird thing with like outsourced QA, and it was like some weird company like corruption thing with this other company. I watched like 2 videos about this from Upper Echelon Gamers. I would recommend them if you're interested. Very insightful. However, I mean, at the end of the day, it did misinform a lot of users and a lot of players, and I think that really kind of sucked. So I'm not going to give them an S for that, because I think they should have known that. And even though they weren't directly responsible for it, or sorry, even though it was not directly their fault, they still should be responsible for it. It's still buggy on PC. You guys think it's B tier? I heard it's not. Yeah, I heard it's fine. Like, I heard it's been fine. I think it's an A tier apology. And they're still making content for Cyberpunk 2. They're still updating it and doing stuff for it. That's my understanding. I see posts about it semi-regularly. So yeah, DLC is coming soon. Yeah, I think it's an A tier. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. Battlefield 2042. I am not going to give this my lowest rating. I'm going to give the Battlefield 2042 a C. And the reason why is that I went to a pizza shop, and the guys there, they recognized me. Oh, it's Baldy. He comes in here, he streams. He's like, then they asked me, they said, when are you going to play Battlefield 2042? And I said, are you guys memeing? I thought this game was garbage. And they said, no, it used to be garbage, but they've made the game a lot better now, and it's fun as fuck now. And I was like, really? They're like, yeah, we're playing it all the time. We're farming it every day. So because of those guys that enjoyed the game that I met in real life, whenever I had to leave my house to obtain a pizza, I am not going to give it a D. I'm going to give it a C. Because I know that there's at least 2 people out there in this world that like the game right now. And that's more than I expected. Yep. It's a C. Okay? How about that? Is that fair? Yeah, more than fair enough. That's all there is to it. How'd No Man's Sky get on here? Don't worry. I'm sure this list will get bigger every single day. Let's see the next one. This is Bethesda. Oh, there's 2 of Bethesda's. Which one was this? Was this the... Let's go ahead and just look into this. It's kind of hard to tell. Fallout, Elder Scrolls, North America. Which one is this? Fallout 76? So, Fallout 76... did anybody ever get those bags? Did people ever get those bags? Nobody got the bags, huh? Nah, bro. Like, that's what Bethesda did? Yeah, grocery store bag, the canvas. Yeah, remember this? Oh, okay. Fallout 76 bag scandal. So, 7 months later, Bethesda has finally delivered... Wait a second. Has finally... Shut the fuck up. Finally delivered the Fallout 76 canvas bags. Oh, this is good, though, right? Here's a nice surprise. The real canvas... Wait, what's this? Real canvas bag for my Fallout 76 Armor Edition. It's very nice. Oh, well, there we go. They actually got it. It was a watered-down bag. 7 months later, that's fine. At least they got the bag. Thank you, I got my bag. It's actually a nice bag. Okay, Todd came through. That's better than I expected. Is Fallout 76 any better than it was? Yes, no. I think that, all things considered, I want to give them a B for bags. I do. I really want to give them a B for the bags. Because they did deliver the bags. I feel like I have to give them the B for bags, right? I mean, is there any way I can do this without giving them the B for bags? Game's mid. C for canvas. Ooh, that's true. I could do C for canvas. I like that. They fixed it so much. Low quality bags, though. Why would you push them up for delivering something they were supposed to deliver? Because the year is 2023. That's why. And we've gotten that low. That's why. Yep, it's 2023, and they said they were gonna fucking do it, and they eventually did it, even though it was bad. Well, that's pretty good then, huh? Right, guys? Decent enough. Okay, fine. A D for delivered. I think, yeah, people were not happy about the quality of the bags. We're gonna go ahead and put it with a C. Now, the next one is one that we literally just got done reading. Where is it? Find it anywhere here? I have no idea where it is. I've got a million tabs open. It is the Gollum apology. We just got done reading it. Basically, it says that we're sorry that the game sucks. We've gotten this a lot before, and we're getting it again. I'm going to explain why this is the worst apology. Because there is no best case scenario. Cyberpunk was a cool idea of a game that was mired down by bugs. Jedi Survivor was an incredible game that ended up just having bad frame rate and performance issues on PC. Battlefront was a fun game. Apparently, I did not play it to a lot of people, and it also removed microtransactions. The Gollum game, in a best-case scenario situation, is a trash game. Giving us a dried turd instead of a microwaved one doesn't necessarily improve anything, now does it? Literally nobody asked for it. Nobody asked for it. You're totally right. And because of that, we're going to give the Gollum apology the lowest possible D. This is the worst one. This one is so bad, it actually makes me want to move the Last of Us one up to a C. Like, I have to move it up now because it's so bad, it deserves to be in a league of its own. That's how bad it is. Make F? I don't know how to make F. Let's see here. The next one. Halo Infinite. Did the campaign come out on release? No? And there's still no co-op to this day. To this day, there is no co-op in Halo Infinite. There is co-op with mods. Okay, so there's no co-op. There's no split screen. So there's no split screen in... Let's go ahead and let's keep it real. Okay? I feel bad for 343, and I defended 343 multiple times. I said Halo 4 wasn't that great, but hey, it's their first title. Oh, Halo 5 isn't that great, but at least Halo Infinite's looking good. And now they have completed an own goal hat trick of kicking their own ball in their own net 3 times in a row with Halo. How is it that Microsoft still has these clowns working on one of their flagship fucking IPs? I did not buy an Xbox, I bought a Halo machine, which then was also diversified into a Gears of War machine. Whatever happened to that, by the way? 343 has failed Halo 3 times in a row. And because of that, it's going to go to a C. And you know what? Should it be a D? And should it be worse than Gollum? Because think about it like this. Like, Halo could be good, but it's not. Gollum never could be good, right? Like, so it's like they didn't have a chance. So I feel like, yeah, Halo, it makes it worse, right? Like, I think it makes it even worse because you're taking something that's good and then making it bad. But if you take, it's 3, yeah, you fucked it up 3 times. You keep, and then again, the people that work there had the audacity to go and look for fucking sympathy on Twitter when some of them got let go. Well, who the fuck spends the 10 years making shit products and then they get upset when they lose their job? What the fuck did you think was gonna happen? Are you kidding me? It's a joke. And they fucked it up right from the beginning. I remember Halo 2, wasn't it like they didn't even have ranked at the beginning of Halo 2? It was some stupid shit like that. Like, how many of you guys, you do your job wrong? This is not for people that work at the government, by the way, because that's totally different. You probably are going to get promoted. But how many of you guys that work in private industry do your job wrong for 10 years in a row, and you deliver 3 multiple massive subpar products that destroy the reputation of an IP that has a fucking, like a stalwart fucking reputation with a huge fan base? How many of you guys would do that and lose your job? Like, let's say you go to work and you do your job wrong for 10 years. Do you think your boss would be okay with that? No. Yeah, I don't think so. That sounds pretty bad, huh? I'd be fired in 6 months? Yeah. Be an incompetent manager and fire the workforce? No, I don't think so. I think that you can blame a lot of this on Microsoft, but it's not the whole thing. You can't blame everything on Microsoft. Like, how's it Microsoft's fault every single time? Like, at a certain point, get the fuck out of here. I'll be fired in a week? Yeah, I think that, like, you're probably right that Microsoft made things worse. And why do I think that it's also Microsoft's fault? Because they pushed PUBG out of early access for the holiday season. I remember that. It's like 2017, 2018. So I think, yeah, like, Microsoft sucks. Sure. Yeah, they've done bad stuff. But, like, again, at least PUBG got better. When's this shit gonna get better? They also screwed up Redfall? Yes, but no. Redfall... I'm just gonna tell you guys this. So I had a sponsor opportunity for Redfall. And the person who I was communicating with about the sponsor opportunity is like, are you still interested in the game? It's received a lot of negative reviews. And I said to them, I said, Redfall is it is an unoriginal, boring looter shooter with no imagination, no innovation, and nothing fun to it. But nobody's talking about that because they can't even play the game in the beginning. No, I'm not interested and I don't want to play this game. They kicked me out of the group. They just removed me from the group convo. So it is what it is, right? Should have asked how much. It doesn't matter to me. If I wanted to make a lot of money streaming a game, why just do Raid Shadow Legends at that point? Yeah, who cares? Like, if I was gonna do it for money, I'd get more money playing one of these mobile games. And at least everybody knows that one sucks. At least everybody knows you're getting paid for Raid Shadow Legends, right? So yeah, I think Halo Infinite, how'd they get you to play Honkai? I thought it was a good game. And to be honest, the first Honkai Star Rail sponsor, I actually thought they were sponsoring me for Honkai Impact. And I was like, oh, I'll like this because it's a, it's like Tower of Fantasy, because I had played Tower of Fantasy. I didn't even know it was a turn-based game. I thought it was going to be like an action game like Tower of Fantasy. And then I just log on, I'm like, wait, what? Okay, well, we'll see how this is. Yeah, I would have never taken it if I knew what it was. And I'm glad I did. You know, by the way, I'm Trailblazer level 56 now. I'm gonna hit 60 before the before Diablo 4 launch. Bro, I am balling the fuck out. Okay, this is for Open Image. Which one is this? Warhammer 40k Dark Tide. I never played Dark Tide. Last Warhammer game I played was on the Xbox, the original Xbox. I think Dark Tide got better, right? I really can't speak to this. I didn't play the game. What do you guys think that I should rank it? C tier, it didn't? Is this fair? I feel at least Dark Tide's a new game, right? So it can't be as bad as Last of Us. C tier, yeah, I feel like The Last of Us is way worse. Okay. Should be the first B? Nah, we'll see what happens. Let's see this one here. Bethesda. Recent post by Mick Gordon misrepresented and the team at ID Software Development Doom Eternal, Marty Stratton. Oh, this is about the what's the guy? That fucking the composer at Doom. Because so there was this Reddit post that was made about this dude, Mick Gordon, I believe. And it was either the post made about him or it was him making the post. I forgot which one it was. I think it was about him. And it just completely fucking destroyed his career. Like, everybody shit on him about this post about him. Yeah, it totally fucked his career up, and it massively damaged him in, like, a tremendous way. Mick Gordon got fucked. Fuck Bethesda. And the thing is, like, how many times have we played a game and listened to the Doom soundtrack? So many fucking times. Like, I remember that one time that we were doing exploration in Shadowlands on the alpha, and we were going down, and there was, like, I was on a demon hunter and we were listening to the Doom music and we were floating down into this like endless chasm of the abyss down to the bottom, and there was like this like a fucking like skeleton of a demon lord down there, and it was in the alpha. Dude, it was so fucking badass. Oh my god, it was so good. Good times? Yeah, it was insane. That was the day that the GM killed me. I think because this, I would say that Mick Gordon lied, though, so even though everyone was on his side, he never should have lied and stretched truths. Yeah, I think that's definitely true. I think this is a D-tier apology, then, because it really affected a person and damaged a person's life in a real way. So I would say that's a D-tier apology. What do you guys think? He didn't lie? His whole career shouldn't be over a lie? He brought receipts? Look, I just read the comment. I'm not willing to... I remember reading into this. I remember hearing that he was in the right. I don't remember every single detail. I don't remember every single detail. All I remember is that overwhelmingly he was in the right. So yeah, huge company killing one man. Yeah, there you go. So we're going to put Bethesda. This is going to be a D-tier apology. So there you go. They gave it an unreasonable time for the soundtracks. I remember it was some sort of deadline, and I don't remember all the fucking details. Anyway, we have the last one here. of video game apologies. Forspoken, forgotten, forbidden. This game was so bad that it forced Square Enix to pull the plug on the entire development studio. Man, that is fucking brutal. I feel like Forspoken, I think that Forspoken is just a B-tier apology. I don't think Forspoken is the worst game ever. It was a painfully okay game. Like, yeah, Forspoken is a painfully okay game. I think that in 5 years, whenever Forspoken comes out, and it's $5 or $10 on Humble Bundle or something like that, I think it might be worth the price. It was not a horrible game. It just wasn't a good game. Like, that's all. And I think the game got talked up so much that everybody thought that it was going to be like this crazy, amazing game. It was just a below average game. I wouldn't redeem it if it was free. Well, yeah, you probably wouldn't have space on your PC. It took 100 gigabytes. Forgetting the biggest apology the last 5 years, the Ian guy went on this asshole Asmongold stream. Yeah, I remember that. The required specs was a 4080. Well, I don't remember that. But I think the Forspoken apology was just a B. It was a B because the game was so bad, and it was not bad, it was so painfully average and mediocre that I don't have the emotional energy to rank it a D. I don't even care about it that much. It's not an S because the game never got better or it never improved. I think that it's just simply a B for basic. Yep, there you go. We have just completed the first draft of the video game apology letter tier list. I want to let you know that the year is 2023. And this will not be the last time that this will happen. This will continue. We will be getting more of these white texts on black background statements. Next time a console game goes on to PC, I think that we're going to have this issue. This is only the beginning.